Today on CWN, Battle of the Wildcats is coming up soon.
And last night was the first middle school football game. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Callie, and today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
The Robotics Club is looking for new members. Do you like working with a team to complete technical challenges? Do you like building robots or programming? Are you creative and a good problem solver? Then this is for you. Join us after school this Thursday in Mr. Easton's room, 605, from 4 to 5 p.m. to see what robotics is all about.
Let's get excited, Calallen. This upcoming pep rally, there's going to be a lot of games specifically with teachers. We heard some teachers talking trash to each other. Who do you think will win?
I'm Quentin. I'm here with Miss Treat. Miss Treat, you heard about the challenge, right?
Oh yeah, there's going to be a challenge this Friday at the pep rally. I can't tell you what, but just know I'm going to win it.
You're going to win?
I'm going to win. I am going to put the L in Miss Melville, and then I'm going to go ahead and hand Miss Gaetan one. So, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey Cats, I'm Edward and I'm here with Miss Gaetan. So Miss Gaetan, I heard Miss Treat talking a lot of smack about you earlier. Do you have anything to say to her?
I just want to tell Miss Treat that I've been practicing and I'm ready to take her on for the pep rally. So talk smack, Miss Treat, watch your back, because I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Respect.
Hi, I'm Bianca, and today we're here with Miss Melvin. So what do you have to say about Miss Treat talking up a storm today?
I think she's talking a lot of mess. We'll have to see how she actually acts on Friday for the pep rally game.
Is that all you have to say to your competitors?
I just want Miss Treat to know that she's going to see how the math department treats losers for the game on Friday.
That's all from us. Back to the studio.
FCCLA is still accepting members for the new year. Our next meeting is September 4th in room 206 at 8:30 a.m. Stop by and pick up your Monday meeting pass today.
Caitlin has been working very hard to get the senior portraits done. Let's see what she's been doing.
Good morning, Calallen TV. I'm here with the editor, senior, Caitlin. Now tell me about the senior portraits and who was the first person that turned it in.
So the first person to turn it in was Lauren Dillon, so shout out to her. Yesterday we went into her English class and surprised her with just like flowers and a balloon because she was the first one to turn it in. But for all you seniors, we've only had 3 other people turn them in, so make sure you go turn in your senior portraits by October 11th. And if you haven't scheduled your senior pictures, do that right now. And so we can get them in time. And if you need recommendations of where to go, just come up to room 704. We can gladly give you some.
Thank you. Now back to the studio.
It is not a Calallen TV show without a lab from Mrs. Johns. She has been up to some interesting things as per usual. Let's take it to her to get some more information on that.
Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Ms. Johnson. Ms. Johnson, we heard that your PAC class is doing a lab currently. Can you tell us all about that?
Yeah, well, it's kind of an activity. We just finished our unit on measurement, and so we're going to start on atomic theory and atomic structure. And it's just something to do to kind of get them in the mindset of how we became to know what an atom is without really doing science. In a way, they don't know they're doing science, but they kind of are. So we started with what was the question. The question was what was in the cup, and then and we talked about how you have questions because you're curious, and that's kind of where the whole idea of people wanting to know what are we made out of, and that's why we even know what atoms are, because someone had that question, right? And so then they went through different phases of how they could interact with the cup, and then they had to make inferences and try to draw a model. And then at the end, the idea was that each one of those procedures is to represent like a technology that's come into play that you can use to investigate things, and how that advanced the ability to understand what was in the cups, kind of like what happened when the atomic structure was created.
or developed, I guess.
All right, and what do you want your students to learn from this lesson?
What I want them to learn is to be thinkers, really, and it's okay. Sometimes we're just gonna. It seems silly, but there's a method, a reason why we're doing it, and I'm hoping that it helps them to understand how science is a way to answer questions. But at first, you have to be curious. You may not know the answer, but it's okay just to think about what the answer could be, and then continue to work towards that. And then maybe someone else will get inspired by your answer, and then they'll continue on it and continue on it. And that's why you have the cell phone. That's why we have this camera, because somebody had a question somewhere, and someone was curious.
All right, Ms. Johns, thank you so much. That's it from us. Now back to the studio.
You know, I always love to see what Mrs. Johns is doing in her classes.
Yeah, you're right. She's always doing something fun. We know Miss Luna is always staying busy. She has been working with her students for future projects in her lifetime wellness class. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey Cats, it's Summer. Today I'm here with Lily. So Lily, I hear that you take Miss Luna's lifetime nutrition class. What are y'all doing currently in her class?
So right now we are currently doing washing dishes, and we're organizing the supplies to make sure we know where everything is to be able to cook this year.
Sounds great. Thank you, and back to the studio.
The Calallen chapter of Business Professionals of America will have their first meeting tonight, Wednesday, August 28th, in room 603 at 4:15 p.m. If you are interested in BPA, please stop by.
Recently, Mrs. Compton has been in the library working with her engineering students for a lab. Let's send it to her for more.
Hi guys, I'm Mireya. I'm here with Miss Compton today. So, Miss Compton, we heard that your Intro to Engineering class has been having a fun project going on. Can you tell us all about that?
Yes, certainly. So the students got to go to the library lately and build a device to zip line across the Amazon.
Wow, that's super interesting. How does this help the students?
So with this is a instant challenge project, and so the students were just kind of given a task where they didn't really have time to plan, and they were given certain materials that they had to use to create their device, and they only had a short amount of time to figure it out. And so the next time that we do a project, they're going to be a little bit more methodical, and they're going to start learning the engineering process, and they're going to be able to think through and actually put together a better plan, hopefully.
Wow, that's super interesting. Well, that's it from me. Back to the studio.
Now let's send it to Addie with Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Seniors, make sure you get your senior photos and senior ads done in time and email them to CalallenWildcatYearbook@gmail.com. The deadline will be coming up faster than you realize. Now that's all from media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Addie.
Now let's send it to Emma with the rundown on sports after this quick break.
Hey, loser, get over here.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you. Watch where you're going, loser.
Thanks, man. Of course.
Stop bullying.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cooking. Volleyball had a game last night, and they did a fantastic job and played great. Interestingly, some of the JV players got to play in the varsity games. We spoke with some of the players on how they performed.
Hey Cats, it's Juniper, and today I'm here with Lauren and Ashley. So last night we had a game against Calhoun, but we came up short. What are some of the positive things you think we did?
I think we did a lot of good things. We had a lot of kills, and we outsmarted them a little bit, but in the end, we didn't get the win.
Okay, and Ashley, what do you think are some things we can improve on for future games?
I think we can improve on finishing. We were ahead in most of the sets, and we just didn't finish, and we just came up short.
Thank you so much. Hey Cats, it's Juniper, and today I'm here with Blake. So Blake, last weekend y'all got second at the Banchetti Varsity Tournament. How'd that go?
So yeah, we had some good competition, and we only lost 2 games, but we played good as a team, and it was good to get some better competition, so yeah.
Thank you so much. Back to the studio.
Last night, the middle school football teams took on Gregory Portland. They played hard and did their best. We spoke with Coach Ashburn to get some more information on how the games went.
Good morning, Calallen TV. I'm Jaden here with Coach Ashburn. And Coach Ashburn, we were all wondering, how was it opening up for the first game in the season last night?
It was exciting, actually. You know, we put in 3 hard weeks of drills and hitting, and finally we got to put it into play. So kids were very excited. I was excited. You're always nervous the first time. We didn't have all the outcomes we wanted to, but it was exciting. It was exciting, and the kids really enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. That's very good. It was good hitting new bodies.
It was actually hitting people that it's okay if you hurt them. You're not on your team, but yeah, they actually got to see like live play, so it was good because some of these kids, they haven't had a whole lot, so it actually opened their eyes a little bit about what we need to work on and what we're good at.
Yes, sir. That was wonderful. And how are you adjusting to the new offense and defense?
It's actually at first it was challenging, but with anything with repetition, you break it down and it's fairly simple. It's not a whole lot different than our other one. It's just the verbiage is different.
Right. And who is your next opponent?
We play Baker Middle School on Tuesday, a week from yesterday.
Yes, sir. Well, good luck, and we hope you win that. That's it from us. Back to the studio.
Tennis had a match last night and they played their best, but sadly lost to GP. Adrian spoke with Zoe about the game. We also talked to Wesley on how he did as well.
Good morning, Wildcats. My name is Adrian Jimenez. I'm here with Zoe. Zoe, you guys played GP last night for tennis. Can you tell me how that went?
So we played GP last night, and we took a tough loss, but I think that we played pretty well. We had good footwork, good strategy, and overall I think we just played our best.
That's great. Hey, Cats, I'm here with Wesley Garcia. Wesley, you guys played GP last night. Can you tell me a little bit more about your match?
My match was pretty good, really hard, really long. Played hard, lost in the end, really close, but I played my hardest, and that's all I could ask for.
Do you think this loss will dictate the rest of your year?
No, not at all. I think, personally, we all played really hard. We all played as best as we could, and it'll just take more practice, and hopefully we do better.
All right, let's take it back to the studio.
Football has their first game this Friday against Gregory Portland. We are so excited to watch them play. We spoke with Coach Schmidt to get the rundown on the game plan.
Hey Cats, I'm Grant. I'm here with Coach Schmidt. So Coach Schmidt, this Friday we have the Battle of the Wildcats. Can you tell me about it?
It's going to be a good atmosphere. Battle of the Wildcats, I've always heard that it's a really good rivalry game. It's been going on for 40-plus years. Should be a lot of energy on each sidelines. Basically a lot of tradition. So it'll be a fun time.
How have you been preparing for that game?
We've been practicing hard every week. We have a pretty good game plan that we've made as coaches, and the kids are executing it very well. So we'll see the outcome, and should be us on top.
Thank you. That's all. I'm back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to you, Callie.
Thank you, Emma.
And now it's time for your weather report with James right after this short break.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jess Hofstetter, and I'm here to give a public service announcement that between any time of the day, you are not supposed to be speeding in the parking lot, especially from the time of 3 to 3:30 with 7th period leave kids. There is going to be small kids coming across the bus lane, so make sure you are not speeding. Punishments can include ISS, your driving privileges revoked. It's stupid. Don't be that guy. He's that guy.
Thank you, Anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast is brought to you by Baytech Robinson Families. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We've reached another midpoint in a school week, and temperatures, they have been falling the past few days. Temperatures currently at about 86 degrees, feels like 96. That's a little bit cool compared to this time of year last year. A 20% chance of rain that's going to increase throughout the day, and east winds at 8 miles per hour with dominant cloud cover. Looking on our regional Doppler radar and our current alerts, we have a special weather statement that is in effect for today and tonight. We'll get to that in a moment. But across the area, there are plenty of scattered showers and thunderstorms, including some that are really beginning to mature as of this radar scan in areas as far down south as the Sarita area and areas up towards Sinton, with those storms moving in a northwesterly direction that could finally bring some rain to Calallen. And as for that special weather statement, it is for tropical tornadoes. Some short-lived tornadoes could occur today because of the weather setup being favorable for water spouts in particular. These tornadoes, they're not going to be powerful as as you say, maybe a tornado alley tornado, but they still can cause some minor damage. So what to do? You need to be vigilant of these tornado conditions. It's likely that tornadoes will not happen, but there is a possibility. Take appropriate shelter when a tornado may approach you. That could be at school or at home. And if you're at school and code gray is announced, know what to do. It's likely, again, that these tornadoes will not be as powerful as they are up north, but you can't ever rule anything out in the world of weather. But looking throughout the rest of the day, those rain chances are going to max out at around 2 p.m. at about 40%, with those temperatures maxing out as well at 87 and 98, and then falling swiftly down to 10 p.m. where temperatures will only be in the low 80s and heat indices in the high 80s, with those easterly winds maxing out at about 11 miles per hour at 6 p.m. and then tapering off just as everything else. And looking into your 3-day outlook, thunderstorms and rain showers continue to be in the forecast, with some heat indices about 102 to 105 degrees, with high temperatures right around 90. In particular, looking at Saturday, 75% chance of scattered thunderstorms in the PM hours, but tomorrow and Friday there are still some isolated rain showers and potentially thunderstorms. Tomorrow mainly in the morning, and Friday after lunch, with those easterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour staying constant throughout the whole week. And with that, let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, James.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, why don't they have driver's ed on Wednesdays in the Middle East?
I don't know, Callie. Why?
Because it wears out the camel.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always, stay classy, Calallen.